Gonna have this really sorry voice, this little guy.
Just do that a lot. Just non-stop bark. I got one right above me. As soon as the owners leave for 8 hours straight, they'll just bark, bark, bark,
Wow.
bark. And what is wrong? Stop barking.
Holy.
Is that yours? A dog?
The owner's not here at the moment.
He recognizes Beverly though. Charlie waits like that. Yeah, like if they didn't have anything to hide, why this thing?
That is. Again, even the National Historic Site, the lot of heritage here, they should be doing the exact opposite and inviting people down to see what's going on, not hiding it. It just invites concern and mistrust.
I never read it, so I could be interested in what you're saying.
Okay.
The city is the property, so it belongs to the people of the city.
My lips are really dry.
My weird sense of humor again.
That's what heritage is. It belongs to the people.
I understand.
Either you hate me or you love me. There's no in between.
There is no in between, eh, Charles?
None.
And I go from each extreme at every few minutes.
I know. That's why I don't come here often. I don't stay long. Okay, here we go. Here, put the sun, please, if you don't mind. I don't tell you what to do there. You do whatever you want.
What do you want to do to this corner?
You're the boss.
So there's the,
Ready?
All ready.
Wait, I gotta put this down. I was singing all morning, so I don't see.
Singing to who? To the police?
Singing to them.
Oh, to them. Okay.
Press release from Wolastoqey Grandmothers and Wolastoqey Grand Chief, September 21st, 2020. Our Wolastoqey ancestors have survived in our homeland since time immemorial. We have traditional knowledge that is still carried throughout Wolastoq today. To use colonial terms, this extends over more than 13,000 years, a fact that is supported by archaeological evidence. Within Wolastoq, there is a series of treaties that clearly state that the relationship between settlers and Wolastoqey were one of peace and friendship. Today, these treaties have been broken again. Despite these treaties, when the settlers encroached on our homeland, they deemed themselves to be the ones who should govern it. These settlers contravened peace and friendship treaties and created policy and laws with no consideration for the original inhabitants of their laws. Indigenous connection to and stewardship of this land were severed by the colonial policies and laws. We are protecting our ancestors at Officer Square. We seek recognition of the violation of our treaties. We will give voice to our Wolastoqey history of our homeland. According to Wolastoqey grandmother and Indigenous archaeologist Ramona Nicholas, on September 15, 2020, a ceremony was conducted at Officer Square to honor and show respect to our Wolastoqey ancestors that are being impacted by development. There has been some contention that archaeological services with the present work that is being conducted within Wolastoq. Huh? There has been some contention.
Hey, no editing here. Go ahead.
Can you edit out that huh?
No.
Officer Square has been the center of controversy. Recently, indigenous artifacts were discovered as well as an ancient shoreline. In my opinion, as an indigenous archaeologist, this is a significant find. End of quote. We are calling for action. First and foremost, we seek the expulsion of Mr. Brent Sutty. Woo! From his position.
Is there an echo here? Okay.
From his position as a provincial archaeologist. We demand that he be removed from any position that involves him working with anything related to our ancestors, our homeland, and our people. In the past, Mr. Sutty has exhibited and promoted how do you say that word? Misogynic misogynic conduct to Wolastoqey female co-workers and employees. This is an appalling example of the ongoing crisis to demean and oppress Indigenous women, hence the unending attack on murdered and missing Indigenous women and girls in Canada. Recognition of the violation of Peace and Friendship Treaty 1725-26 Mascarene Treaty Article 5 states that if any Indians are injured by His Majesty's subject, he would receive satisfaction and reparation according to His Majesty's laws. Thereof the Indians shall have equal benefit with His Majesty's other subject. To this date, we have never received satisfaction and reparation. There was no proper consultation according to our natural laws with Wolastoqey. Therefore, work in Officer Square does not reflect the spirit of peace and friendship. The provincial and municipal governments again have broken their legal duty to uphold the treaties. Archaeological activities on Wolastoq have been conducted according to colonial laws and policies. For example, according to the New Brunswick Heritage Conservation Act, Section 35AB, any such objects deemed to be of Aboriginal origin are specifically held in trust on behalf of First Nations people and their communities. Because of their actions, this trust with the New Brunswick government and City of Fredericton is broken. It is now time for Wolastoqey to be the stewards of our artifacts and take ownership of our past. We seek the return of archaeological objects to Wolastoqey. Woo! The same colonial policy and law, the NB Heritage Conservation allows for the transfer of ownership of objects. Heritage Conservation Act, Section 6, and the entering into agreements with persons respecting custody of archaeological objects, Section 712. We demand the commencement of procedures for such transfer and custody. There are now many in Wolastoq who have the knowledge, skill, and training to care for the objects and places of Wolastoqey ancestors. There are many in Wolastoq who understand the respect and care that are due to these objects and places. We Wolastoqey have survived many attempts of extermination by the government, state, and its subjects. We are ever so grateful that our Wolastoqey ancestors demonstrated resilience and the will to survive whatever the colonial powers bestowed on them. To honor our Wolastoqey ancestors, we demand the protection of what they left behind for us, their grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and the next 7 generations.
Now, just for the record, you've been in a tent for how long? A week? And you know what? You read that pretty good for a person that's been in a tent for a week. I mean, that's the couple of boom, boom, boom.
Oh yeah, I know. There's some mistakes in this.
It's funny how you focus, huh? And this, see that again, this, whoo! I mean, no wonder there was one behind me and it just jumped me. Okay.
I got you from both sides.
Who's the head one again? You mentioned there?
Ramona?
Yeah, what's his name?
Ramona Nicholas.
No, the one that digs.
Oh, Brent Suddy.
I presume native-wise, the way you were going, you call him a jerk or whatever. Who's this guy?
He is the head of archaeological services for the province, but he's also hired by the city to do this dig here, this archaeological dig. So he's in conflict of interest.
Did he take the job of Graydon Nicholas' son that was doing it before?
No, he was Graydon Nicholas's boss. Graydon Nicholas's son's boss. He was Mike's boss.
Okay, because I never met Mike. I never met him. I wonder what he would say if he was around.
No comment.
No comment. You can't say. I mean, Maybe we'll get. No, it's,
No comment.
There's a blue sky. If there was,
Well,
anyway, change the subject. But
yeah,
so
please.
this guy here is not.
Brent, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not doing a good job. There's no communication with the neighbors.
He's ruined so many sites already. He ruined the Marysville site, and that's a 12,700-year-old site. And they dug it up with mechanical augers, and they used mechanical sifters. And then when they were done, they took the artifacts out, and then they put crushed rock on top, and then they put the road on top. So a 12,700-year-old site just has a road going over it. He didn't treat it with any respect, and now people are dumping garbage on it.
Not good.
Not good.
How long he's been there?
Who?
This guy. What's his name again?
Brent Sutty? I don't know, a while.
A while.
Yeah, I've worked with him on a couple of projects, and he's never ever done good by me.
Are we dealing with a snob here, or
Oh yeah.
a snob or elite?
His uncle called me a horny squaw on site, and
Nothing wrong with squaw.
and
Squaw means
I
beautiful
don't know, I
woman.
don't know.
The white
That's
man.
your opinion.
Just for the
That's your
record.
opinion.
Just for the record.
That's your
Just
opinion.
native
it
folk.
wasn't done out of respect, though. You know what I mean?
It was out of respect years ago.
It was very disrespectful.
I have to explain myself there. That two native girls told me
I
squaw
don't-
means beautiful
I
woman.
don't wanna hear that.
And they're
I don't care
bastardized.
about
Okay, now I just want to say because they'll look at me as I'm
Change the
calling
subject.
them squaw. Thank you. Okay. No, but I mean that's what it meant. Okay, so what's going on there? This is new since you came here.
What's that? The wall?
No, they just started.
They're finishing that wall. The wall you see there.
Yeah.
They're finishing under there.
So they're not taking you too seriously. They're just pretending.
Well, they're just finishing what they had already started, you know. And
Yeah.
but the thing is, they should have done an archaeological assessment, and they keep saying that there was done. There wasn't. All they had was a monitor. What a monitor does is stand there while they dig and look in the hole. And Jason, the archaeologist, said that the monitor found 800 artifacts from this dig, and he figures that they lost about 1,000 more from all the dirt that they dumped over in the apartments that they're building from Willie O'Ree. So there was no proper assessment done, and this right here is where there's 2,300-year-old site, and it's indigenous, and it's an indigenous site. So that where that site is, a known site, right over that fence, they didn't do any archaeological assessment. And they did that first. Before they put shovel to ground, they should do an assessment, and they didn't.
You said he called you the bad name?
Yeah, he called me a horny squaw. His uncle called me a horny squaw, and I'm the one that got fired because I went over his head and complained about
Fired
him.
from where? You used to work for them?
Yeah, I used to work for
You're
them.
not a disgruntled employee.
No.
No, I don't think so. You're too.
Do I look it?
No, you don't. No, you don't. But I mean, I just had to ask. Now, before, is there anything? There's no editing here. I said stuff, you said stuff, and all that. Are we all right with this video?
Yes.
This
we're
is the
all right.
press conference. You're
Yeah.
doing good.
Yeah, thank you.
Keep up the good work. We always check on her twice a day, at night, during the day.
Yes.
I've been here too long.
I'm so glad you come at night. I'm
Yeah.
so glad. I've been harassed by all kinds of drunks and meth heads.
Drunks.
And
We got drunks in front of
Drunks.
Yes, we got drunks.
And but the thing
oh
is,
wow!
you know
I
what
haven't
the
seen
thing
them around.
is,
Where are they?
the cop last night sent one of those drunks over to harass me,
Oh,
and
yeah.
and then they went over there to make sure that he was doing his job. But I sent him out of here, and I told him not to come
I would
back.
rather have drunks than meth heads anytime. My opinion. But
I
anyway,
don't
that's
know.
it. But you're doing all right.
I'm doing fine.
You're having people showing up here.
Yeah.
And you're educating, and you're getting tired explaining the same thing over and over
Yes,
and over.
I'm getting very tired of explaining the same thing over and over again.
Can I cut down my visit to one a day, not two?
No.
Because I don't want to be, you know. Yeah, right? You still got patience with me then?
Yeah, for now.
For now?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see again. One day at a time. How's that?
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.